Welcome back to yet another installment of Did This Bitch Get Any Sleep Tonight? Well, let's see. The answer is no. However, that's not even important anymore because I'm officially sick and tired of talking about my sleep. So my last communications with my imaginary audience was literally the day before yesterday. I think more practically it was yesterday. I'm going to stick with practicality from now on, by the way. I don't care that it's after midnight. Also because I don't intend to continue taking my pills this late. I spent some time doing a little bit of research on the medications I take. I fired up one of the apps that I have. Its purpose is to manage your medication intake, and it gives you reminders, among other things. And one of the nice things is that once you have entered all the medications that you take, it lets you know if there are any risks with mixing them or taking them the wrong time of the day, so on and so forth. Well, the medication that I take for anxiety, which is venlafaxine, the app told me that I shouldn't be taking venlafaxine together with Vyvanse, otherwise known as lisdexamfetamine, because there is a risk of something called serotonin disorder or serotonin disease or something to do with serotonin. Could be fatal. But I'm not terribly concerned because I've been taking these together for years. But I did find out that some people who take Effexor are not able to take it at night because it wakes them up and it causes insomnia. And for other people, it actually makes them drowsy and they can't take it in the morning. They need to take it at night. Well, I've decided to try a little experimentation and start taking venlafaxine in the morning together with the Vyvanse. Also, I'm no longer going to be taking them so late in the day. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to set an alarm. By the way, I did get the sonic bomb. It's been sitting on my bed for a couple of days. I'm going to do my damnedest to adhere to a very strict schedule with the drugs. I'm not going to worry so much about whether I sleep or not, or whether I've gotten enough sleep or stay awake, or all of this crap that I've been obsessing over the last 26 days. I'm going to try not to worry about that too much. I know it's a tall order. I think it's probably best to change it up a little bit because the fact of the matter is I have been doing the same thing for a month now. It's almost the end of January. When I started re-editing all of these videos, it became painfully obvious to me that I'm just spinning my wheels. I'm doing the same thing day after day after day after day. You know, I don't mean that I'm actually following the schedule because I struggle with following the schedule. What I'm doing the same day after day is obsessing over this schedule that I can't seem to nail down and getting zero results or mixed results, you know, feeling frustrated that my insomnia isn't resolved by now. So instead I decided to use a little bit of common sense. Of course, I did some research online and found out what I could just to make educated decisions, but I'm going to switch to a little bit of common sense and do what I think might make sense for me. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've actually solved a problem by using common sense, but I don't know, it's time. I was having a conversation earlier with someone and we were chatting a little bit about my insomnia, and he told me a little bit about what he does to help him sleep. And then as he was telling me, he says, well, I guess I don't need to tell you any of this. I'm sure you've tried all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, no, I haven't tried all kinds of stuff. I've actually been attempting to do the same thing day after day after day after day for a whole month, longer than a month. But at least as long as I've been recording myself, I have proof that I've been trying the same thing day after day with very little success. So I'm no longer going to be taking my meds at midnight or 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. like I've been doing. I've always been aiming for midnight, but never really hitting the mark. I always end up doing it at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. And the reason is that late at night I get really lethargic sometimes, and I'm laying on the bed and 1 hour turns into 2 hours, and before I know it, it's way past the midnight mark. So it just hasn't been working. And then here I am taking meds at 2 a.m. and then 4 hours later I have to take my Vyvanse. That just doesn't compute. So from now on, the goal is to take my Vyvanse at 6 a.m. Whether I stay up after I take it or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to set the alarm and take it in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I think I may try taking the venlafaxine together with the Vyvanse just to see how that works. On the off chance that the venlafaxine is actually keeping me up at night, because it does act as a stimulant for some people, I'm going to take it in the morning for a bit and see how that works out. That'll be at 6 a.m. And working on the knowledge that we gathered the other day, the effects of Vyvanse last 12 to 14 hours. let's go with the worst case scenario that it will last for 14 hours. If I take it at 6 a.m., that means that by 8 p.m., the effects will be pretty much gone, right? So using that as the basis for the next part of my pill taking changes, at 8 o'clock, I will take my blood pressure medication and anything else that I've decided to take to help with sleep, including melatonin, which I've ordered online tonight, should be here tomorrow. I know that a lot of people say that it doesn't help them at all, and I know that a lot of people say that it does. So, and it's just a hormone that the body is supposed to produce on its own to let the brain know and the body know that it's time to wind down and get ready for sleep. If my body is producing this, don't even feel the effects. Maybe it's not producing enough, because a lot of times I go from feeling really, really tired and ready to sleep to bam, I'm fully awake and I have all of these goals. Yeah, my sleep mode is broken. And so maybe the melatonin will help. I did a little bit of research on alternative supplements that could help with ADHD, with focus and attention, and came across something that I had heard about and read about before called lion's mane. It's a mushroom, and you can buy it in pill form. And so I ordered a bottle of something that has lion's mane. It has a couple of other things in it as well. I am actually running out of my Vyvanse this week, and I need to make some phone calls to see about getting a refill. I have doubts how that's going to go, because I know I don't have any medical insurance right now. I still have my HSA account, so as long as the doctor prescribes it, I can still get it. I'm supposed to have an appointment with my psychiatrist every 3 months in order to get the Vyvanse prescribed. And I'm not sure if it's possible to actually keep an appointment if my insurance is no longer valid. I'm not sure how that works. So, I mean, it's possible that I can just send the message and say, hey, I'm between jobs. Can you just prescribe it because I really need it? And the same goes for my estrogen and progesterone. I have an appointment with my OBGYN in February, which is coming up pretty soon. And I don't know how not having medical insurance is going to affect my ability to see my doctors. So that is something I need to look into this week. In fact, it's probably something I should look into first thing tomorrow. But in the case that I can't get my Vyvanse, I kind of have to help myself without it somehow. And I saw a mention of lion's mane, and I'm like, why not? Might as well get it now and see if it helps or hurts. If anything, if it does nothing, then I've just wasted $30. Like I said, I have been spinning my wheels and trying the same thing for weeks and weeks, and it's time to change it up. And this is my way of changing it up. What I need to do right now, actually, is to take my Sunday medication that I haven't taken yet. This includes progesterone and my blood pressure medication. Now, when I get up at 6, which is just 3 hours from now, I'm going to be taking Vyvanse, which I don't have much Vyvanse left, I must say. And I'm missing my losartan. I don't know, I'm debating whether I should take the venlafaxine now anyway. I think I'll take one, only because it helps with my blood pressure, and I'm missing one of my blood pressures. And I don't want to totally knock my blood pressure out of whack either, so I'm going to do progesterone, metoprolol, and a third of my dose of Effexor. I won't take the whole dose, I'll take a third. I need to adhere very strictly to my own rules. I know I'm capable of sticking to a regimen. I mean, I talked about how when I decided to do keto, I was able to stick with that for 3 months without fail. And so I think I need to just do it. And I know that there's no just about it, but I just need to do it. Because honestly, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to edit that are like this. And if I can't watch them, why would anyone else? And honestly, I mean, I shouldn't care too much about anyone else, because there is no anyone else right now. I'm just sick and tired of listening to myself say the same things. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun editing those videos. There have been a couple where I've just watched them over and over because I just love the way they came out. I don't know, I made something and I really like it. And if I'm the only person who feels pleasure from it, so be it. I'm having fun with it. But I'm also, while I'm having fun with it, also noticing that I'm watching a woman talking to the camera, complaining about difficulties in her life, and day after day after day, she is trying the same thing and failing, trying the same thing and failing. And I almost feel like I want to, I don't know, bust out my front door and just go on a hike in the middle of the night and do something dangerous like that, something, I don't know, stupid, reckless, different, just to change it up. And it's weird because I started this vlog on the 1st of January. It is now the 27th of January. We're talking about 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks that I have been trying to do this, living it. And then 3 days ago, I decide, I'm gonna, grab all these videos and I'm gonna re-edit them all. And so in the process of re-editing them, well, I have to go watch them. I have to watch each video a minimum of 3 times while I edit, okay? But I'm sitting here watching these videos, going through them 3 times minimum, watching the same woman struggle, repeat 3 times each day, day after day after day. So not only did I live it, now I'm observing it, and it was captured in time, and now I'm watching it and studying it and listening to her say, oh, I'm sick and tired of this. And me thinking, God, I'm sick and tired of this. We are all, me, myself, and I, sick and tired of the same rigmarole. Did I actually use that word? The same BS. It's like the spin cycle. Tired. Not implying that I'm ready to give up, because I know that that's what that sounds like. I'm just sick and tired of doing this. Now, I might quit recording and pushing stuff up to YouTube, but I still can't quit living it, right? So I can't give up. And so I gotta keep on going. But do I want to keep on going, trying the same thing again? No. I have my cell phone with I don't know how many alarms on it. I have the sunrise alarm, and I have the sonic bomb. I don't even know what time the sunrise clock tries to wake me up. I don't even know what time it does it, but it doesn't succeed at doing it. This doesn't succeed at doing it. I feel like I need to conjure up whatever part of me did the keto, and I'm feeling it, and make it do this. And this is all I want to do is stick to a medication schedule and stick to it very strictly, without fail. 6 a.m., 8 p.m., 6 a.m., 8 p.m. I'm not trying to force myself to sleep at night, force myself to stay awake in the morning. Whatever my sleep does, my sleep does. But I'm going to stick to the taking the wake up pills in the morning, the go to sleep pills at night. And hopefully my circadian rhythm will fix itself with time. I mean, I can't force it anyway, right? If I focus less on whether I'm asleep or awake and focus more on what I can do, poop or scoop the yard, mow the front lawn, sticking with the bullet journal, editing my video. If I focus more on that, then I can just live a happy life, whether that be nighttime or daytime, and I still have to find a job. So that's the plan. I am going to incorporate in doing house chores. That will be making it in here, and that'll be fun. And that's it. So that's it for today, and tomorrow begins at 6 a.m., whether I've slept or not. All right, peoples. Until next time.